this video, I'll be uncovering the most common problems that agency owners face after they reach $30,000 a month plus and forward. Now, I speak to a lot of these guys every single day because my agency services them. If you're under $30,000 a month, this is going to be one of the most value-packed videos for you because some of the problems that are happening right now in your business only enlarge at scale as you get bigger. And if you're a $30,000 a month business owner, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use these problems that you might be facing. And then I'll offer you guys proven solutions that actually work that I use for my clients. So this is for agency coaches, B2B guys. Now, honestly, 2 links down below is firstly, if you're below $30,000 a month, got a free newsletter, how I took my agency from churn and burn to having $15,000 days using one framework. And then if you guys are above $30,000 a month and you want to have a solid guarantee that we actually guarantee you 10 new high-ticket clients that sign for the next 6 to 12 months to your offer, your agency for the next 60 days, or in the next 60 days, my bad, installing our recurring revenue framework, you guys can go ahead and fill out the application down below to work with our personal agency. So those are the 2 links. You guys go check them out. But let me give you guys some straight game, some straight value. So the first problem that we see with agency owners who are actually above $30,000 a month and even below $30,000 a month is unqualified eyeballs, and the outcome is poor clientele. Now, a lot of guys, a lot of agency owners that I speak to who are at $30,000 a month or even plus, they are getting a solid amount of clientele, right? They have client acquisition nailed, whether it's outbounds, organic, outreach, paid ads, whatever it is, newsletters, emails, colds, whatever. You guys have a proven system of actually getting clients. Like the acquisition is pretty much solved, but the issue is that right off the bat, you're attracting the wrong avatar. So it's like if you attract the wrong person right off the bat, you can try all these automations. You can have all the A+ setters and A+ closers and A+ fulfillment managers in there. But if you attract the wrong clientele off the bat, you're automatically screwed as far as that relationship goes, if that makes sense. It's like if you pick off a bad apple from a tree and try to eat it and you try to get healthy, it's like it can only do you worse. So that's kind of the first problem that we see agency owners that are actually facing. And we go about fixing that. Our mechanism, our solution is by running hyper-targeted paid ads to your niche, as well as building out content assets on YouTube or on Instagram to attract that ideal avatar that you actually want as a good client. So CMR, our agency, the first thing we want to do is we want to basically, how do I explain this? Reverse engineer your best client. So the best client that you have, you give them the best results for, we want to figure out how you landed them, what you did, and then as well as what kind of language, what assets you gave them. We want to reverse engineer that process into all the other clients. And so the next problem that we face is improper nurture sequences. So let's say for whatever reason, you do attract a very qualified eyeball who wants your product, who wants your service. Well, you have improper nurture sequences, which leads to a decrease in lead quality. So if a lead comes into the pipeline, let's say they're solid, and you don't have any automations, emails, newsletters, follow-ups, calls, touch points, anything like that, no content assets, they don't see you in front of a camera. We're in a digital age. If people aren't seeing you in front of the camera, we're already in a trust recession. Prospects have to trust you before they want to buy your product or service. And so if you just show up in front of them, and if you actually give them what they need and maybe answer some common FAQs or some commonly asked questions for your agency or for your B2B business or your coaching business, that helps out exponentially. And so what we see is when we place these content assets, when we place these automations or these proper nurture sequences into agencies or into B2B businesses, we see at scale, the lead quality begins to increase because people simply just see them talking in front of a camera. Trust is built there, and they're not sent off in no man's land, as Hermosi likes to say. So the next problem that we have to face as well is minimum sales assets. So you might be asking, I don't have any sales assets. I have automations, I have workflows, I have sequences. I'm already making a lot of money, but I'm still kind of in the trenches, still kind of in the churning and burning. A lot of my clients are happy, but they're not happy. Then month after month, I have to fight to retain them. I completely understand what you're talking about. So that's why it's extremely important that we build out sales assets. So the outcome of sales assets, the desired outcome at least, is to get the prospect to go from point A in the prospect journey to sold as quickly as possible. And obviously the outcome of that is a shorter sales cycle. Now, if you don't have any sales assets to actually provide to your prospects, the outcome would be a longer sales cycle. So when the prospect first enters the pipeline to when they're actually sold, this kind of looks like a month to 2 months to 3 months to 4 months. Now I have case studies down below of how we've done this for other agency owners like Jack, who was a sales agency We helped him actually pretty much 20 or 30x his appointment setting by simply just using a LinkedIn outbound strategy. Francesco, kind of around the same, booked out his sales calendar for his AI agency. So this pretty much works in various different niches in the agency space. Here's a little screenshot of our community on Slack. Like I said, there's 2 links down below. If you want to join up on the free newsletter, show you guys exactly how I give you guys free game, going from churning and burning to having $15,000 days, not having to worry about signing crazy amounts of clients every single month because we have cash flow that covers. Then again, like I said, if you're an agency coach, you're getting some value from this video so far, and you'd like to apply to work for or work with our agency to get that guarantee of 10 new high-ticket clients to your offer that sign for 6 to 12 months in the next 60 days, guaranteed, by using our recurring revenue framework, go ahead and apply down below. It is a little bit expensive, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we guarantee results. That's why I feel extremely comfortable serving that richer demographic that's a little bit above, $300,000 a year. So with that being said, next problem that we face here is harsh closing scripts. So everything down the line, as you can tell, we've just done a really bad job at. It's like you're getting the wrong eyeballs, you're not nurturing them properly, you have minimum sales assets, and then by any chance, by any hope and prayer that they actually do hop on a call, you're using harsh closing scripts. And I see this in a multitude of agency owners, especially in today's day and age, that are above 30, 40, even $50,000 a month. They're just bringing in so much volume of leads. Like they're spending so much money on paid ads, but they think that they have to spend so much money on paid ads, but in reality, they're just attracting really bad clients. So they feel like they have to compensate in the form of capital and ads. Like that's how bad it is. Like you could literally just decrease your ad spend by like 2/3 of what you're doing right now, drop it down, and then just implant sequences and email lists and newsletters and automations and follow-ups and setters and stuff like that. And then you could just make more out of your advertising dollar. I hope that makes sense. So the outcome of the harsh closing scripts is less bought-in client. Obviously, clients are going to be less bought-in if you're trying to hard close them, whatever it is. That's kind of my point of view from it. And we've seen, statistically backed up by, the fat cat closers that want to close every single deal are typically the ones that bring on the worst clientele for your agency. So if all this stuff is things that you don't want, we got to get at this for sure. Last problem I have here before, I go too long is zero accountability with fulfillment. So you do get past all the processes of onboarding a client and trying to figure out, how you got them from not interested to very interested, and then finally in the program, okay, cool. You have zero accountability for fulfillment. So there's no boards for them to follow. There's no daily accountability actions. There's no fitness trackers. There's nothing like that. And so it kind of now becomes a matter of like, you're getting them poor results because there's no accountability, and then you don't have the right recurring frameworks, in my opinion, or fulfillment actually set out for it. So with that being said, that's kind of how it rolls. And that's kind of how I would tell you exactly to go ahead about fixing it. Now, the solutions to this are very simple. You can implant nurture sequences, create sales assets, have scripts that don't hard sell people, but rather give them more education rather than try to just close them. Unqualified eyeballs, obviously work on paid ads. But like I said, it's a lot of different things to focus on at one time. If you're not exactly sure what is wrong with your agency or why you're churning and burning clients or can't retain the clients or bring on poor clientele, if you're wondering why you can't simply do that, I would definitely tell you to go ahead and apply to work with our agency, because what we'll do is we'll essentially nitpick every single part of your $30,000 a month agency. We'll see exactly where you're going wrong. We'll kind of look at which part of the funnel is lacking the most, and what we can do to bring in assets or bring in hiring as far as setters or closers go, or do whatever we simply can do to increase, the LTV of the client or bring you better clients through a better strategy through paid acquisition. So whatever it is for your agency, I'm kind of talking very broad here because every single person's situation is different. So I kind of wanted to bring those different solutions, those different problems and outcomes to the table to demonstrate to you guys that, one, I know exactly what I'm talking about as far as this goes, and two, to hopefully point out some, possible funnel leaks in your own business as well. If you're an agency owner above $30,000 a month watching this video, hope this video helped. You guys go check out the 2 links down below. Like I said, you guys can go ahead and join the newsletter with some more free daily value that we give out every single day. But like I said, if you're an agency coach or B2B, you want to take your business to the next level, you want to scale, not really with systems. I don't want to take over your business. I just want to help you out, kind of consult you on the side, and then implant these proper, automation systems, sequences, whatever it is. You have to get this stuff figured out quickly, or else you're going to continue to churn and burn clients as you go down the road and at scale, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So that being said, you guys can go ahead and apply for CMRR if you're above that $30,000 a month. I look forward to speaking with you guys soon. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope this one helped. Peace.